NASA is perplexing. If we accept the estimates of a scientist from the solar system, is there another secret planet in our solar system? In the USA, there is no doubt that Planet X exists. It will only be a matter of time until another massive planet from far beyond Neptune appears, potentially altering the course of events for Earth. What is the precise history of Planet X? And is the enigmatic ninth planet the same as the fabled horror planet Nibiru? According to the notion, Planet X or Planet 9 might be a gigantic, as yet undiscovered planet located billions of kilometers from Earth. This final large unexplored planet circles the Sun beyond Neptune. The reasons for assuming the existence of Planet 9 are gravitational disturbances in the outer reaches of the solar system. Only another large, hidden object can explain the movements of other celestial bodies in the outer Kuiper Belt region. Several minor planets exhibit such unusual orbits that only a massive object can be responsible. However, why haven't we seen Planet 9 yet? There is a straightforward explanation. Planet 9 orbits so far out in the universe that we cannot see it with our telescopes. Planet 9 is no pipsqueak. With an estimated mass of 5 to 10 Earth masses and a massive substance that would make it nearly as large as Neptune, the largest massive planet in the system. Additionally, orbital calculations have revealed that Planet 9 travels on such an elliptical orbit that its trajectory may even take it beyond the boundaries of the solar system. This planet travels in complete darkness, millions of kilometers past Neptune, and its composition is probably very dark, making it even more difficult to detect in the vastness of the universe. Historical evidence for the existence of other planets. Does it sound too crazy for you that there should be another planet whose existence should only be proven by the presence of orbital anomalies of some objects? It may sound far-fetched, but it's a fact that Pluto, Uranus, and Neptune were discovered in this way. Long before humans were able to observe these planets directly with telescopes, researchers suspected their presence by studying the orbital anomalies of the already known planets. Simply put, a slight wobble of a planet like Uranus can allow conclusions to be drawn that another planet is responsible for this wobble. The influence can be explained quite simply by gravitational forces. The planets are connected in a certain way through space-time and gravity. If one moves, it affects the others. The entire interaction of the planets in our solar system is a dynamic that can be easily calculated mathematically. Thus, the presence of some planets could only be mathematically proven before they actually became visible. Researchers like the Frenchman Urbain Le Verrier were thus able to determine the exact locations of planets better and better. Then, the researchers pointed their improving telescopes at these presumed locations, and often the calculations were confirmed. In 1859, Le Verrier was able to detect deviations in Mercury's orbit that suggested the existence of another planet. This led to the theory of another planet between the Sun and Venus. The planet was named Vulcan, but was never found. At the beginning of the 20th century, Albert Einstein was able to explain the anomalies differently, but that was an exception. Le Verrier could have been right after all. It was in this way that the researcher discovered Neptune in 1846. A little less than 100 years later, the American Clyde Tombaugh discovered the then ninth planet with the help of photographic plates. He used a device called a blink comparator to compare two plates that had captured the same area of the sky at different times. By looking at the plates in turn, the scientists discovered the movement of Pluto. It had been known for some 20 to 30 years that Pluto must exist before Tombaugh. Those scientists searched in vain for the new planet. Today, we are again looking for a Planet 9, and this sometimes causes confusion. Since Pluto was demoted to a dwarf planet by the International Astronomical Union in 2006, it is no longer listed in the official list of the major planets of the solar system, and the position of Planet 9 is vacant again. The Kuiper Belt and trans-Neptunian objects. The enigma of trans-Neptunian objects begins beyond Neptune. For the most part, Pluto already travels with the Kuiper Belt, which also passes by several other small planets. A debate concerning planetary status has arisen as a result of the discovery of around 10 additional minor planets. In the expanse of the Kuiper Belt, astronomers believe there might be dozens more planets. Should we now put all of them on the list of planets in the solar system? The Association of Astronomers ruled against it and reinterpreted the definition of a planet. Pluto was turned down since it shares its orbit with other objects, indicating that it is not entirely dominant. Numerous smaller celestial bodies, known as trans-Neptunian objects or TNOs for short, can be found in the Kuiper Belt. These include thousands of smaller, frequently highly malformed objects composed of rock and ice in addition to the mini-planets Eris, Haumea, and Makemake. Since NASA's historic New Horizons mission, some of these objects have orbited so far from the Sun that it takes them thousands of years to complete one orbit. The largest of Pluto's 5 known moons, Charon, has also caused some confusion because it is so large in relation to Pluto that the two are frequently referred to as a system. If Charon is a planet and not a real moon at all, the solar system's cards are shuffled once more. Our understanding of these distant worlds was greatly increased in 2015 when New Horizons delivered the first actual images of Pluto, Charon, and the strange TNO Arrokoth. However, rather than offering practical answers, the discoveries frequently cause more confusion.